Hello, welcome back. Today is Friday, September 1st, 2023, and this is my election prediction for Donald Trump versus Joe Biden. The reason that I'm doing another one of these is that the political landscape is changing extremely quickly, and it seems like Trump will almost certainly be the nominee for the Republican side, and Biden will almost certainly be the nominee for the Democratic side. And I think this because of the last debate performance. We all know that Ramaswamy, seemingly, according to many pundits, had a good debate performance. However, many people said that Trump actually had the best performance by not showing up at all. By doing this, he made it obvious that the debate was not the same without him. And they were all talking about him even though he was not there. So it was quite clear that Trump was the front runner in the Republican nomination, and he will win the nomination as long as he's not in any way prevented from running, which is a possibility. So I'll start with the safe states for both parties. Okay, so now we're left with our swing states. So first and foremost, New Hampshire and Iowa, though they're considered swing states, really aren't. So I'm going to give New Hampshire to the Democratic Party and Iowa to the Republican Party. And also, District 2 is a toss-up. So we're left with the real swing states now. And three of these have been consistently going to Republicans in past elections, and others have consistently been going to the Democrats. So Ohio, North Carolina, and Florida will go to Republicans this cycle. They went to Republicans in the Senate. They're predicted to go to Trump in 2024. And Minnesota is predicted to go to the Democratic Party in 2024. So now we're left with what was called Hillary Clinton's Blue Wall, which was Wisconsin, Michigan, and Pennsylvania. And then we're left with Georgia, and then Arizona and Nevada. So the question is, will Trump be able to break the so-called blue wall like he did in 2016? So for that, I've got to look at polls. So his favorability is 39.7%, with a net unfavorability of 16.9%. Joe Biden's is 40.5%, with a net unfavorability of 13.9%, slightly edging out over Donald Trump. I'd also like to look at the polls for the specific states. And as we can see here, Trump is the front runner in the Republican primary by a lot, and it is predicted that his vice presidential nominee, though it's not certain, may be governor of South Dakota, Kristi Noem. So let's go to Arizona, general election. Trump is given an edge in Arizona in recent polls. It seems like Arizona is one of the biggest toss-up states. One thing that I noticed was Kari Lake was projected to be the winner in 2022, ended up losing. And that was a sign for Donald Trump because she closely aligned herself with Donald Trump. And Arizona did have a Republican governor before her and has been flipping to the Democrats in the Senate elections. So for that reason, even though Trump slightly edges out Biden here, I will give Arizona to the Democratic Party. Same with Nevada. Although Nevada elected a Republican governor, its Senate races have been closer. One thing to know is that who wins the governorship is less indicative than who wins the Senate races. And this is because governorships don't always align with political parties that the state supports. For example, Vermont currently has a Republican governor. Massachusetts had a Republican governor. New Hampshire has a Republican governor. On the flip side, Kentucky has a Democratic governor. Louisiana, a Democratic governor, etc., etc. So the Senate races are more indicative than the governor races. And as such, since the Senate races have been going to the Democratic Party, Nevada will go to the Democratic Party. Same with Michigan. And I'd also like to add Pennsylvania and Georgia as well, giving the Democrats 292 over the Republicans 234 electoral votes. So we'll see if this is a complete landslide or not, and it will be, because the Democrats will win in Wisconsin, will win Nebraska second, while the Republicans will win in Maine second. So it'll go 303 to Joe Biden to 235 to Donald Trump. So this is one word of advice to the Democratic Party. If you want to win, nominate Joe Biden. One word of advice to the Republican Party. If you want to lose, nominate Donald Trump. So that's my prediction for the 2024 U.S. presidential election. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and thank you.